Hello everybody, Mr. Pilgrim here coming at you with the second video in my hardcore craft series. Like I said in the first episode, this is something I've been wanting to try and do to really get me motivated into playing Minecraft and actually dedicating time to a single server. I know it's been a long time since the first episode as I kind of fell off, but I'm now back and I'm ready to get back into recording and actually building and all of that good stuff. As you can see in the first episode, I ended up finding a massive mushroom island. Pretty cool. The upsides is no enemies will spawn at night, so I don't have to worry about doing stuff at night and sleeping all the time. Of course, I'm still going to do that just because I'm a sane person. As well as that, I also have started a mine. I have found diamonds, of course. I'm not gonna say I didn't. As you can see, of all the stuff I already have, I know it's a bit of offhand mining. Whoops, didn't mean to put that in there. But hopefully you'll forgive me, as the main point of what I wanted to do with this series is just to show off building and see how long I can go. Now, like I said in the first episode, this is on console, so I don't officially have a way of getting a hardcore world. However, I will try and stick to the tried and true Scout's honor, and if I actually do die, then of course the world will end, and that would really suck. Hopefully it doesn't happen anytime soon, of course, but I would just like to jump right in and then actually finally get started on an actual starter base. I know it's not something I normally go for, but I think it's about time I actually set one up. Of course, I'm wanting to try and not touch as much of the mushroom island as I can. That way it can try and be preserved as much as possible. I'm eventually going to build my big base somewhere along the edge of the island. As you can see on the map, we're at the very bottom there, barely even touching it. Of course, I will make more maps and get more things like that, so don't worry. But another thing I should probably show off is if we come down here and come over this way. Just gonna quickly zoom down there. But as you guys can see, we're actually towards the start of the map, and I have started up kind of a couple of farms. This will probably be the main area I'm going to eventually build in. Maybe have something come up out of the water or start above the water, or who knows what I will end up doing. But I do have a really good idea for what I'd like to go for, and it is going to be pretty massive. So this will probably be the biggest project I've ever undertaken on any Minecraft world that I've ever been on, but that's going to be a good thing for people to maybe want to come and check out and see the progress of and see what all it looks like as it's finished. Like I said, I'm pretty much an amateur at Minecraft, so there's a lot of things I don't know how to do. So yeah. But from here, I'm actually going to head back and finally get started on setting up a starter base. This will have just basic necessities. I'll actually have a building of sorts and things like that. So we will see once that is ready to go. Alright, and as you guys can see, I finally built my starter base and house. As you can see here, I just decided to stay with the same one block, but I think it turned out pretty well. Not too big, but not too small. Not no dirt hut or anything like that. I left some windows for possibly some glass work if I really decided to go for that. But I think for a starter base, it is pretty nice. Took in a lot of materials. As you'll see inside, I've basically just moved everything in with an additional couple of chests for certain things. As you'll see, get everything all nice and sorted out. Now from here, the main thing I'd like to go for is just getting materials and then possibly getting set up to go into the nether. Not actually going into the nether, but actually getting set up to go into the nether, as that is probably the next big step aside from getting, full iron armor and stuff like that. So I think I'm going to go and do some more mining. Maybe see if I can get some more diamonds. Who knows? But yeah, I will be right back. you guys can see, we have finally gathered some things and leveled up. I've got all of my copper out here trying to age, I guess, or oxygenate. You know what I'm trying to say. I also ended up getting a enchanting table with some bookshelves around it going. Not the best, but it's something to start off. And as you can see, we also got a nether portal going. In here, as you'll see, more diamonds, things, tons of bone meal, which I can use. More diamonds, stuff. Did a small trip into the nether just to build the safety area around the base, of course. But as you can see, I also ended up making a smaller map for the area. Of course, I'm going to be mapping out the area and all that good stuff. Let's see, can I make any more bookshelves? Ah, I need more planks, that's why. We need more wood. That ain't good. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Do I not have any more wood? Well, that will just not do. Anyways, we can do that at another time. But as you guys can see, though, base is still about the same as it ever was, other than the massive copper blocks. But another thing that was interesting was while I was gathering materials, I stumbled upon a zombie spawner and ended up turning that into a slight XP farm. It's not entirely the best, of course. But if we come down here, you'll see some of the upper areas leading down to our mine. And then it was when I was exploring this first little side area. Now, the weird thing was, I do not remember at all how to get back to it. Luckily, I took a screenshot of the coordinates, so I was able to come all the way down here and start this first connecting mine. As you can see, I've pulled it up at the end there, and then from here, as you'll see, if we come all the way down here, I was able to connect it back up to my actual mine, and along the way I found some diamonds. As you'll probably see in the clips before this, though, but as you see, if we come over here, right here, you'll have the, oh, efficiency, and isn't that nice? Where zombies will drop in and all that stuff. So it's a good place to get some XP going. If I so need it, which I probably will if I'm going to be enchanting some of my diamond tools and things like that. And then, you know, all that good stuff. As you can see, though, they'll fall down, just deal some damage to them, get some XP. But yeah, if I'm not anywhere near that area, the enemies will just despawn, which is nice. But yeah, it's been a eventful bit of gathering, mining, things like that. As you can see, the mines kind of go on in different directions a bit. I have a very weird way of how I do things, but I'm always very particular about my spacing of torches and things like that, except for this and the one up there. But yeah, I think that's probably where I'm going to end this. I might try and go into the nether a bit and get some stuff set up, and then take on the Ender Dragon in the next video. Like I said, this isn't about doing specific things. This is more or less just showing off cool big builds, I guess. Since it's just me trying to cut out stuff I find boring. Unless you guys want it included, you can always mention that in the comments. You know, give me tips, ideas, things that I'm lacking. But yeah, as always, this has been Mr. Pilgrim, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace out.